The evening has come, and the stars are shining in the sky. That means it's time to hear a bedtime story.
The Wolf and the Seven Goatlings. Once upon a time, there lived a goat with her kids. Whenever the goat went into the forest to eat silky grass and drink cold spring water, the little kids would lock the cottage and never go outside. When the goat came back, she would knock on the door and sing, "Little kids, precious ones, open up, let me in. Your mother has come home, she brings you milk to drink. Milk runs from the udder to the hoof, from the hoof to the damp earth." The kids would unlock the door and let their mother in. She would feed and water them, then leave for the forest again, and the little ones would lock themselves tightly once more. One day the wolf overheard how the goat sang. When the goat went out again, the wolf ran to the cottage and shouted in a rough voice, "Hey, little ones, dear kids, open up, let me in. Your mother has come and brought you milk. Your little hooves are full of water." The kids answered, "We hear you, but that's not our mother's voice. Our mother sings with a thin, gentle voice and doesn't chant like that." The wolf had no choice. He went to the blacksmith and ordered him to reshape his throat so he could sing in a thin voice. The blacksmith reforged his throat, and the wolf ran back to the cottage and hid behind a bush. Soon the goat arrived and knocked. "Little kids, precious ones, open up, let me in. Your mother has come home, she brings you milk to drink. Milk runs from the udder to the hoof, from the hoof to the damp earth." The kids opened the door and let her in, then told her how the wolf had come and tried to eat them. The goat fed and watered them, then warned them strictly, "If someone comes to the cottage, asks in a thick voice, or doesn't repeat exactly what I chant, do not open the door, and let no one inside." As soon as the goat left, the wolf sneaked up to the cottage again. He knocked and began chanting in a thin voice, "Little kids, precious ones, open up, let me in. Your mother has come home, she brings you milk to drink. Milk runs from the udder to the hoof, from the hoof to the damp earth." The kids opened the door, and the wolf rushed into the cottage and ate them all except for one kid who managed to hide in the stove. The goat came back and called and chanted, but no one answered. She saw the door open, ran inside, and found no one there. She looked into the stove and found the one surviving little kid. When the goat learned what had happened, she sat on a bench and began to grieve and cry bitterly. "Oh my dear little kids, why did you open the door? Why did you let the evil wolf take you?" The wolf heard her, came into the cottage, and said, "Why are you blaming me, dear neighbor? I didn't eat your kids. Stop crying, let's go to the forest for a walk." They went into the forest, and there was a pit with a burning fire at the bottom. The goat said to the wolf, "Let's see who can jump over the pit." They began jumping. The goat leapt across, but the wolf jumped and fell straight into the burning pit. His belly burst from the fire, and all the kids jumped out alive and unharmed. They rushed to their mother, and from then on they lived happily ever after.
And that's the end of our story. Sleep tight, may your night be peaceful, and your dreams bright and full of happiness.